Hey, what's up, guys? 98 Sports Talk here. So, ESPN released the FPI rankings the other day. I'm not sure when I'm going to release this video, but I'm going to do one for each SEC team. So, be sure to check those out. And so, let's get into Florida's here. I'm going to do this rundown the schedule, percent chance of winning each game, and then at the end, I'll give you, ESPN's prediction. What they say, what Florida's chance of winning the SEC is, and where they'll end up. What the record prediction is. So stay tuned to the end to hear that stuff. But let's get into it right now. Let's check out the schedule here. Florida's got a 98% chance of beating Charleston Southern, almost 99 according to ESPN FPI rankings. Next game versus Kentucky at home. Florida's got an 82.7% chance of winning that game. Then at home versus Colorado State, 93% chance to win that game. Then they go on the road to Tennessee, where Florida's favored in that one. Got a 66% chance to win that game. I kind of agree with that one, actually. I think Florida should be a little bit stronger than Tennessee. Next up is on the road at Mississippi State, basically flipping the scales there, where Florida's got only a 33% chance to win that game. And I'm not sure about that one. I mean, I know it's on the road. Mississippi State's got a pretty good team, but who knows what Mississippi State's going to be? We don't know how good of a coach Joe Moorhead is. So I think Florida ought to have realistically a little bit better chance of winning that one than 33%. Next up is LSU. Florida's got LSU at home. Florida's a 65% favorite, I should say a 65% chance to win that game. I don't agree with that one either. I think that should be a little bit lower. I think LSU should be a better team on a neutral field. I think LSU should be slightly favored. 65% is a little bit high to me there. Next up is Vandy. Florida's got an 83% chance to win that one. Next up after that is Georgia. Florida's only got a 21% chance of winning that game. I think that's probably fair, although it should be a close game every year, but I do think this year Georgia is a little bit stronger than Florida. Next game, Missouri. Florida's got a 67% chance to win that one. After that, at home against South Carolina, Florida's got a 65% chance of winning that one. I think that one's slightly high. I think South Carolina's going to be a pretty good team this year. After that, Idaho. Florida's got a 90.9% chance of winning that one. And then on the road for the final game of the regular season at Florida State, ESPN saying that Florida's got a 39.4% chance to win that one. And right now, even with Florida's quarterback situation up in the air, I don't agree with that one either. I think that's more closer to 50-50. I'm just not buying Florida State right now being a really good team. I think Florida can definitely compete with them even on the road. So I think that one should be a little bit higher. So that's kind of how I see that. But let's get into, I guess, the season end rankings here. ESPN's got Florida at 21, so top 25 team. Their projected win-loss is 8.1 wins and 4.0 losses. So ESPN's got Florida basically at 8-4 there. Chance of winning out, basically no chance, 0.1% chance of winning out. I definitely don't see that happening for Florida. Chance of winning the conference for Florida is 3.4%, which, that may be a little bit high, but maybe it's about right. I could see a scenario where, Florida somehow wins the East and then somehow gets lucky in the SEC championship versus probably Bama. But very, very slim odds on that, obviously. So 3% of winning the SEC is probably about right. But yeah, and then they've got the strength of schedule remaining there. So that, I think that number is just the strength of schedule, which is 55th in the nation. That I think will go a little bit higher once the season starts, and maybe some of these SEC teams can improve on Florida's schedule. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about each percentage game of each percentage chance of winning these games. If you think some of them are low or high, and what you think Florida is going to end up at. ESPN looks like they say 8-4. So anyways, leave those comments down in the comments section for me. And as always, hit that sub button. Let's build up this SEC community, and I'll see you guys in the next video.